Welcome everyone to Wednesday 23rd July 2025. Let's get straight to the point. What we've got today is a day FVG tapped again for the second time on NQ. It opened below the day open and below the week open, below 8:30, below midnight, below 9:30. So it was all gearing up towards a massive long that occurred. So here's the weekly. We can see that we had the previous week high finally taken on YM, and all three of them got taken, because if you look here, all the previous week highs were taken on NQ and ES. So after that tap, the next week, basically this week, it decided to pump and go take those three out. So let's go into the day. So this is Wednesday right here. NQ taps into that daily fair value gap, and YM just about, I guess, taps to the low of that. What is the low of that? That is 423. That is 422, so it misses by one tick. So yeah, so it taps it for one last time before it pumps up. So yeah, we were looking for that long after this bounce during a key time zone. So 30 minutes, right? We had the new day open here, right? Day open, week open, midnight, 8:30, 9:30, all of it was just stacking up to create liquidity, as you can see, just pumping up, and then at 9:30 we have a sharp drop, takes out this 30 minute, takes out this 30 minute, and drops below. If we were looking for shorts, ideally I wouldn't want both of these to be taken out. Maybe a tap into here and a FVG created here, so we can go take an entry to come back down. It didn't give us that. It took it all out and just beautifully lined up, like, okay, day open, week open, midnight, 8:30, 9:30, all of it above each other. So when it comes and raids down, it's a massive discount it's getting on that daily fair value gap. And also YM hadn't taken out the previous week's highs, so it was gearing up towards doing all of that as well. So it had that final touch into the weekly FVG, at the same time second touch in the daily fair value gap, which is right here. This is the first touch, second touch, and then we look for SMT within that daily fair value gap, because everything is below a discount, and so you would be looking for a long. Well, let's have a look. And you also look at what are the targets. Well, the target is, this is the 30-minute FVG right here, which has not been closed off. So you take the high of that. And you also had another FVG right here, very small one. And so that high would be the other target. And the next fully open FVG was right here. So that was a large 30-minute FVG. So that was a target which it did reach. And I guess YM was driving a lot of that. YM was extremely powerful and strong because it needed to take these highs out, which were the previous week highs. So YM was driving that. But you could have taken a trade on pretty much any of them. So if we look at that entry, so we got that tap into... we got that tap into the day FVG. Right, and yeah, that looks messy, but what we're going to show is an SMT occurred from 10 o'clock, which we had a high impact news of the existing home sales and crude oil inventories, and to 10:12. But we had the 30-minute SMT between YM and NQ. So then you're just basically marking up the IVFEGs right here, and when it closes above, you want to take maybe an entry around here. So at the bottom of that, closes above, take at the bottom of that, and you want to take it maybe 1 2 3, 1 2 4. Really up to you, because the stop loss, I mean, ideally this would be a safe low, hopefully, we pray. But you could target the 930 highs right there, which were not taken, so you could take a majority off there, and then it goes and reaches those targets by midday, right? And you also had other entries. If we look at the 30-minute, so look at the 30-minute, which the day began here, kept pumping up, took out the previous week high here, and we had a displacement, left that FVG, and it came back down at 9:30. And then you also could have taken an entry, I guess, right here. Oh, where was the one? Where was the one? This was. Oh, hold on. Yeah, if that FVG was your target right here, up top, and we knew we were bullish because YM still needed to go clear all of that out. So we had that entry on NQ right here, right? So we had the first tap, second tap, and that second tap is the one that's a power move, and that happened at 15:30. So if we look at 15:30, right here. So that was 15:45 lows, and usually for these ones where it's an expansion, when you get a closure above here, you generally want to take a long right there, because this is part of the expansion move, and it's during a key time, which is the last 10 minutes of the day, and you'd aim for that, and it continues going, but you'd probably aim for that once it closes above that. That's the last 10 minutes of the day. Again, that's mainly because, look at the 30-minute, the targets, clean targets, we're looking for 30-minute FVGs after taking a daily fair value gap, second tap right there, below 9:30, below 8:30, below midnight, below week open, below day, and then we want to close above. Then you're obviously looking for longs here because it's going to be a power move, similar to last week. It did kind of the same thing, and that's our targets. And the targets for YM was all the week highs, and that's it for today. Thank you.